Okay, let's get this stream started by booting Fallout 4. There it goes. Is the stream actually working? That's the real question. That last TF2 video was awful. Oh, go away, AVG. That explains why I was going so slow. This does explain a lot why it was going so slow. Free creation. Okay, first things first. Free creation club crap this week. Tan paint job for Pip-Boy and power armor. There, that's it. It's again an underwhelming thing, but even that is less underwhelming than all of Skyrim Special Edition. So. I mean, the Skyrim Special Edition selection is just awful and buggy, but that's not what we're talking about. So, the reason I didn't do any Vegas / Fallout 3 stream last week, which will be Friday the 14th. The only reason I know the date is because the 25th of September is eagerly awaited because of Valkyria 4. So, but the New Vegas stream didn't happen because night before I beyond completely forgot. It didn't even cross my mind once. And I was, well, I think the word's fucking crippled by having to get up at get up quite early all week, which is not something I normally do. Normally I sleep in on Wednesday. And Thursday I had to get up, I went to bed late on Wednesday, so I had to get up, and I was just basically crippled the entire, basically I was crippled the entire week. And well, I didn't even think to get up early, and by the time I actually got up at 11 o'clock, weirdly enough, which would have been, it would have been a short stream, but it would have been a stream nonetheless. But I ended up completely over, and by the time I realised that, oh shit, it's a Friday, I should stream, it was already about 1:30. Horde. Why can't I pick up the traffic cone? Horde. But I completely forgot. Completely slipped my mind beyond all reason. So that's that. But at least there was something worthwhile came out on Friday. Well, after Friday, related to New Vegas. Fallout 4 New Vegas had released footage which seemed pretty well polished, showing character gen in New Vegas. And if you haven't seen it, look up Fallout 4 New Vegas on YouTube and look for Ain't That a Kick in the Head. You will, if you like New Vegas, you will not be disappointed with it. Yes. I felt that nostalgia hit. Because I don't know if I've told you streaming a lot before, but my first Fallout was New Vegas, which is probably why it seems weird I actually enjoy Fallout 4. Well, I don't like this crappy stats. If you can't do them where they go up based on you using them, don't do them. But they have got the entire car gen sequence, basically everything inside Doc Mitchell's house done. I would have lost all credibility on the Fallout 4 New Vegas team if they hadn't put Two Bears high-fiving as an option, and B, not chosen Two Bears high-fiving as an option. Where's the fucking elevator? Well, how do I get upstairs? But that, aside from Two Bears high-fiving, because it really does look like Two Bears high-fiving, where is the fucking staircase in this place? Here? Yay! Any medical place already made. Oh no! There is. Anyway, now that Farrell's done, I can go back to my subject. So they've shown off Doc Mitchell's. They've shown off character gen. They've even put the shitty. I hope it's not the underwear and it's just an equipable item. And I'm doing the hyphenated quotes with my fingers. Underwear on, where it's basically you're in the middle of a very hot desert and you're wet, and your underwear is consisting of a pair of boxer shorts. I think it was the same for women, or did they get actual panties? I can't remember. It's so awful. I haven't used it for a while. but and a t-shirt, and it was just like, the fuck? They're pajamas, that's pajamas, not actually underwear. But they even put that in, and the Vigor Tester's fully animated, the Doc Mitchell's obviously fully animated and fully revoiced, and holy crap, they did a good job finding someone who sounds just like Doc Mitchell. You know, you can tell the first few lines are almost identical. It's uncanny, actually, how close he is. The voice actor, credit to him, sounds just like Doc Mitchell. There's so many legendary chards. Still use the exact same way after the last one. But that you have to, if you don't believe me, go watch it. Just watch it. It's about 10 minutes long. The character gen is fully working, and they've even recreated the weird Reflectortron, that weird like tech mirror thing from New Vegas, and it works fully. Or at least what they've shown appears to work fully. It all seems very polished what they've got done. Of course, they don't show you any good springs, but they do show you a bit of post-Doc Mitchell-age, and in the form of the animated quest icons. And yes, they are doing animated quest icons, not the static ones from New Vegas. You know, it's full animated quest icons, at least for major quests. I don't know how it'll be for side quests, but you know, it's everything I've seen from Fallout 4 New Vegas has been very high quality, except their memes, which are predictably low quality because, well, there isn't such a thing as a high quality meme, is there? Be honest.
Password.
Be honest. Have you ever seen has anyone ever seen a high quality meme? Like seriously, I never have. They're always low quality, and that's kind of their charm. Security alert alpha.
Let's find a way down to the sublevel. That's where medtech should be storing the cure.
Whee! But that's another bit of related news, and that's, you know, they have really done a good job of it. You know, you can tell it looks very much like New Vegas, but enhanced. I just can't believe how good a job they've done of it, and how they've actually managed to make certain things work. I mean, they've got damage threshold working at an engine-based level. You know, everything I've seen from Fallout 4 New Vegas, as I said, has been absolute quality. It's regular quality as well. That's what I really like about them, is it's all regular. You know, they do, and it's been a year. You know, it's sort of a year anniversary of the project's. Well, I'm not sure if it is the project officially starting or whether it's just publicly starting. But you know, the Fallout 4 New Vegas project, rather than the. It has been Fallout 4, you know, New Vegas and Fallout 4 project before, which sort of collapsed due to really bad management. And was mostly one guy's work on the Wasteland anyway. You know, which sort of served as the inspiration for it. And so far, and they've done weekly updates, which is, well, the other projects, let's see, Capital Wasteland was sporadic when it was still alive. P.S. Capital Wasteland is not dead, as anyone says. If anyone says it's dead, go watch NafNaf95's streams on Twitch. It's suspiciously not dead for a project line. It's only on indefinite hold. It's not dead. I don't know why people keep saying that. You know, misinformation's modern media's friend. And it was never shut down either. They chose to, you know, they lost team members, and it's sort of, it's only in like reduced function mode, but it's still going. It's not dead. You know, it's just, you know, it's sort of ghoulish. It's not dead, but it's not fully alive either. The Cascadia, well, getting an update out of those. You thought Capital Wasteland was sporadic, at least they tended to do something monthly. Cascadia can go months without showing anything, and some months shows loads. It's really, Cascadia is just sporadic, and unfortunately, I haven't seen like much footage other than just a bit of landscaping with them, and I can believe that because there is a heavy job they have to do in that they have to write everything, and of course Miami, not quite as big a mod. Miami's actually a considerably smaller mod, but Miami is monthly updates. At the end of every month it updates. You know, it shows an update off. You know, and credit where it's due, that is a good way. I just like regularity. Regularity is good.
Got it.
I love when you actually get one that's completely nothing. Allows you to... Oh, it's just a regular feral. I'll actually go through the door. And... okay, so that's the... again, watch the video, ain't that a kick in the head. Just watch it. It really does... if you like New Vegas even remotely... say if you like Doc Mitchell at all, watch it. You won't be disappointed. I'm sorry to say that... at least that means I won't have to replace Doc Mitchell's voice acting when it finally releases. Because they did a good job. I am curious to hear Mr. House, because no one can replace my favourite little changeling. No one. You know, they're going to have to do a real... you know, they're going to have to do it beyond spectacular. I mean, they've done a spectacular job on Doc Mitchell, but they're going to have to do a beyond spectacular job to make me lose my Odo. And Marcus, because Marcus is actually a returning voice actor. He was Michael Dorn in both, and if anyone doesn't know, Michael Dorn is Worf from Star Trek. So, yes, that's why I first heard the voice, and that's why it's such an iconic voice to me. Ooh, projectile model. Because you forget how absolutely fugly Fallout 3's models were. Might as well activate the Protectomotrons. I'll leave the turrets alone. And finally, outside of New Vegas related news, my museum mod is over a year old, and it's slowly getting close to completion because my work pace is glacial. I just don't... creativity is, with me, has always been a spontaneous urge. Some days I get like loads done, and then sometimes I go entire months without even touching it. It's just how I am, unfortunately. But it's getting closer to completion. The actual main space is mostly done. It's nav meshed. It's there's no you can't get in or out of it yet, but the main cell itself is actually nav mesh. You know, nav meshing is done. The actual building of things done. What's missing is greebling. And if you don't know what greebling is, it's lots of little details, like these garbage piles, actually. That just bits of erroneous shit. I'm just trying to find one of the examples, but I don't think these interior sets have them particularly much. Like this sort of dirt and shit. It's there to make a simple object look more detailed, and I've got one cell done out of the 4 cells that need doing for a launch version. And then finally I'll be able to dump this shit somewhere. Because I am carrying a hell of a lot of shit that I want to just dump. It's nearing completion. I might even show it off at the end of this stream. In fact, I probably will. I'll just show off what's gone on at the end of this stream. But not much. I'll show it off as much as it's done. I mean, it'll be more than the last time I showed it off. That was pretty bad. How little that was, and it's so. You know, it's not the prettiest thing. I never have been a particularly good artist, and of course, building environments is an artistic thing. It's not something you can just get away with on your own. You know, it's not something I've ever been particularly good at. You know, in fact, the faction gallery, which was the last one to be done, might actually be the best of the lot because it's. Well, I learned a bit more with it. The thing is, everything I do, it always looks pretty bad to my eyes. I don't know if it is, but it always looks awful to my eyes. I mean, everyone says you're your own worst critic, and I know it runs in a family. Because my mother hates she makes beautiful handmade cards, and she hates pretty much all of them because she doesn't like, because it's like half a micron off. It's ridiculous. You know, something's like a millimeter out position. No one else can even notice it, and yet he hates it for it. It runs in the family. Oh, fucking VATS. I love how VATS misses easy shots, but hits the hard ones. Couldn't be any worse than New Vegas's VATS. That can't even hit anything. Oh dear. Errors. Look. Errors. Oh, a bloated glowing one. I love the bloated ones, they're funny. They're so huge. Oh, stop nagging me about a bloody perk. Fine, I'll take the perk if you can stop nagging me for it. That 4th rank perk is so pointless when you get locked out for like 10 seconds. At most. It's kind of, same with bobby pins, you find so many of the fucking things you're not exactly struggling for. Maybe on survival where bobby pins have weight, but still crits. Not that I ever get to, but can't go wrong with it. Booty, booty. More booty. I don't even check what booty I'm getting because it's not on console. But yeah, the museum. I'll show the museum off when I'm done, and you can judge it for yourself. I was taking some skeleton that's in the fridge. Why would a skelly need to be in the fridge?
Radiation should be avoided at all costs. It could damage you irreparably. Nice.
Medtech prevent. The thing that Curie was supposed, you know, they'd already come up with a cure-all, so Curie's kind of pointless. Unless this is slightly less cure-all.
I don't know how I'll ever be able to pay you.
All I care about is curing.
I know you do. I'm just getting tired of taking. Anyway, the last step.
Right.
Their caravan.
And that is why Daisy is essential. She's actually one of the supposedly random essential NPCs. What's really odd is that one of the I can't remember her name, but June Warwick, I think, is essential because of her point in the Atom Cats quest, to the point that she's actually one of just 2 scripted essentials. Basically, no matter what you do, you cannot kill them because the script, it turns them back on. And the other one being Presto de Pesto, but because, you know, why not? But you know, don't know why she's the only essential. But you know, there's quite a few random essentials that don't seem to have any purpose. Like Daisy. Everyone else in Good Neighbor except Hancock, and even Hancock becomes killable. After you do Big Dig, Hancock does become killable. So only Daisy's actually and Irma and Amari, I think, are the only 3 that are actually essential in Good Neighbor. I'm not counting the Deacon that appears in Good Neighbor because Deacon doesn't count. They're just weird. The Deacons that are all around the world. I'll take the glowing fingers. And here's a fun fact: Deacon he isn't a separate entity. Oh hello Dud Dud with, I'm assuming that's an alien face emote, Uticon. Or have they become the branded emojis now? Sorry, they're emoticons. That's what they are. They're an emotion icon, therefore emoticon. Emoji is just a brand name. I think it's one of Apple's, which is probably why it became so dominant. Because they bought them out, using profits from that overpriced product. And now it's a radical scorpion. I think that was the toughest one. Yep, legendary death skull, that's the toughest one, and it's dead. Let's waddle my ass to good neighbour. You know, it's Gilly. Potatoes are nice, there's nothing. You can't go wrong with a potato. Unless it's a sweet potato, in which case you can go wrong, because they're not nice. They don't. I really do not like sweet potatoes. Regular potatoes, nice. Sweet potatoes, not so nice. That's funny. Brahmin clearly scale with your level. To survive a headshot crit with this, you know, it's, well, equivalent to a crit. Actually, no, crit's more than 2 times damage, but to survive that, the Brahmin has to scale with your level, while Settlers don't. Settlers say at 50 health, 50 or 100 health, depending what kind they are, because I think pre-place ones are 50 and non-pre-place ones aren't, and it's just, they end up being so fragile. To the point where I've actually added mod health to my IBAT commands to give them gear. I've also come up with different Brotherhood gear sets, so I can have a scribe, a medic, and a soldier, rather than just all the generic. Because after realising that you can use level lists to do add item, yeah, that's something most people probably don't know. This is a building set I've never even looked at. This has got about 5,000 pieces. I mean, Fallout 4 has a very, very expansive set. It doesn't have overly many different styles, but each style has, you know, instead of New Vegas, where like this would mostly have been like only about 2 variations of corridor. Fallout 4 has like 50, you know, each different bit has like a few variations, different textures. It's, you know, so this tile set is all probably the same tile set. This like communal build, I don't even know what to call it, but this sort of blue wall set is going to be the same tile set as this tile set. You know, it's the same tile set, but the difference is this is just a different colour. It's a material swap. The vaults have loads of different ones. There's only like only a couple of vault pieces in reality. The vault sets are, oh no, lurklings. Yeah, here we go. Smushed the Merklings.
I am tired of silence.
Yeah, so you just start speaking then, Curie. Have I maxed out affinity with her yet? Because I really do want to get rid of her, because she's getting on my wick now. I can't remember if it's... Oh, 70 more. She is getting on my wick now. I did just hear that, didn't I? Basically, this... I'm remembering this little story of this place is there's some weirdo who loved Mirelurks and wanted to domesticate them. With verbal suggestions, apparently. I swear this building's TARDIS on me, in that it's bigger on the inside. I've already been through that. Oh dear. But yeah, each building set is its own set. Oh, this is an example. I'm trying to find an example of what they... You know, it's definitely agreeable. Ooh. Ooty. But... Yeah, because I'm not sure those fans just count as fans that... bags of cement. Rare resource, that one. Merklings. knew there's something in here, just didn't know what. And of course, one of those is the bottom one is that one there is a reference to Skyrim, because everything has to reference Skyrim now. Everything Bethesda has done recently, I swear, has a Skyrim reference in it. I swear everything now has a Skyrim reference in that Bethesda has done. The Merkling's gonna knock me out. Nope. See, I'll stop his annoying. Turn his positive messages off. Yes, because this guy's just weird. Yeah, because apparently radiation makes people go mad. Ow, I fell off the stairs. At least I didn't fall through the stairs. That's always worse. Oh my alerts. Oh, reload again. Wow, my looks can actually cripple. One of like a few things that can actually cripple now. Whee! Might as well lob a grenade in there, kill those eggs off. But yeah, I'm actually still trying to look for how did that end up there. But I'm still looking for an example of greebling and I can't find any in here, which is really annoying. Ah, wait. Nope, that's just a barrel. That's just a barrel. No, of course, everywhere I go there's no actual examples of it. Of course there isn't.
Got it.
I mean, the Institute's full of it, but... Basically, a greeble is where you just detail added to an otherwise non-detailed surface to make it look even more, just to make it look more detailed. There must be one outside. There must be. Ah, there we go. This is greebling. This stuff. This is all greebling. It's like that. There is greebling. It serves no purpose whatsoever. It's just there for detail. So otherwise this building would be pretty flat and featureless, so they have greebling on it to make it look detailed. And that's the state that my museum mod's in. It's the greebling state before, you know, because I can't do quests, I never can. You know, I've never been able to successfully get a quest to work. I mean, I could follow a tutorial for a simple fetch quest, but other than that... Actually, I probably could do that, but I don't... I think that it would take... I'd rather just not have it than have it. I'll have to see. Yeah, good neighbour wasn't like derp. But, of course, I have to show the museum off at probably... I'll show the museum off at about 12 o'clock British time, so that's about 55 minutes from now. You know, sort of finish off with that. Just show that off in its state. Good neighbour is over there. I might as well cross. No, this isn't Tucker Bridge. This isn't the one that blows up on you. Didn't there used to be something here? Yes, I did. I actually did that quest. I didn't try and ride it though, if I remember correctly. Got a Weatherby savings alone. Because of course they end up on another Weatherby's building. You know, they end up on basically another banking-related building. Because the whole... It's getting stuck on a Weatherby savings and loan is a cute little joke about getting grounded on a bank. You know, sandbank. Therefore, instead of grounding on a sandbank, they just ground on a bank. it's a joke in itself, because the whole quest is a joke. It's one of the more redeeming moments of Fallout 4. You know, the main quest isn't the best, never is, but it's the shit like that makes it enjoyable. You never forget the USS Constitution quest because it's so silly.
I believe a sniper has found us.
No, I don't think I've ever heard the word sniper and super mutant combined into one word. No, ever. It's not kind of that they don't have the patience or skill to snipe. Oh, disintegrated. At least it can't blow up when it disintegrates. I think it's unsanitary to handle the living super mutant more than the deceased. At least with the deceased you can clean it. You know, bathing is not something the super mutants are even aware of, I don't think. You know, because they are kind of blissful ignorant. You know, with the super mutants, ignorance is just bliss. Yeah, it should still be Brotherhood here.
Excuse me.
Mass fusion is still secure, ma'am.
So initially, it's gunners, but it's whatever. If it's institute or what happens if you go railroad and obviously you side institute on mass fusion, but then you end up killing the institute, whether it's still institute, whether the gunners reclaim it, or whether even the railroad takes over. I mean, to be honest, considering that like nearly every synth ends up coming through Good Neighbor, obviously Dr. Amari, kind of confusing to have an institute present like right next door.
Got some good deals. You won't believe what's in the is it food or not section.
I'm a bit disturbed, but
Not
oh yeah, you gotta wait for McCready to initiate. You gotta wait for McCready to initiate.
Hey,
What do you want?
You go here.
over here.
Instead of milling around on a bloody bench. McCready.
Hey, Daisy.
McGrady, I haven't seen you in a while.
And he's waddling up.
Yeah, you've been avoiding me, have you?
How could I stay away from someone as cute as you, Daisy?
You're a lousy one, but I'll just be
Oh, is he actually coming in on his own accord now?
what do you need?
I got it, Daisy.
Ugh.
I found the cure to Duncan's disease.
It's
That's
one of
wonderful.
those things where you just gotta trigger it manually.
Last time you tried, the pharaohs almost chewed you to bits.
I didn't do it alone. Your friend here got me through medtech. Now
Yes, I did.
you're into Duncan's hands. Can you help me?
Of course, McCready. You've saved my behind more than once. It's the least I can do. It's okay. You can trust me. I swear I'll get the cure to Duncan.
If McCready trusts you, then that's good enough for me.
I appreciate that. He's actually not so bad.
Considering he can open a little lamplight, I'm amazed he's not been shot dead for being an obnoxious twat.
Driver owes me a few favors.
Because little lamplights just horrible.
He will arrive at
As you all know, because you will have seen it on your Vegas streams if you watched them, or played through it yourself, which is also hellish.
Here's McCready for me.
It's just one of the worst, it's the worst place I have ever been to.
Hey,
Yeah, what is it? Hope this helps.
Wait,
Thoughts?
Play your cards right, and we.
wait,
That was it.
Sure.
you aren't maxed affinity yet? Really? Oh, go wait for him to,
hit upon.
go wait for his affinity to go up. Is it me or does Good Neighbor never sleep?
Even a girl with an arsenal
I'm convinced that Good Neighbor vendors never sleep.
tested on.
I'm convinced they never sleep. Apparently ghouls don't need sleep, and of course neither does an assault drone. I don't even know why I'm buying Fusion Core. 12,000. That's a lot of garbage. Ugh, I really need to dump half this shit. Oh, that museum needs finishing because I've got too much shit. Crying mines. I keep bottle cap mines because occasionally, if you ever need a mine, bottle cap mines actually have the sort of grunt to do it. Explosives were keeping exterminators is garbage. Drag mines are garbage. Furious rolling pin of all things. Now, Vanilla, what you want to find is a without a Nuke World DLC, which gives you some truly broken weapons. But what you want to do is... Oh yeah, that's another thing I need to do, is add just a generic gallery, but that can be done after the initial launch. But... Nuke World gives them truly bright, mighty actually worth keeping for like certain weapons. But what you want to find is like a Furious Ripper, because that starts doing truly silly damage ridiculously quick. Penetrating isn't all that useful, because some things just ignore it. I'm not kidding, some things just outright ignore penetrating. Sentinel's board, I need to strip that down. Shikabab, I need to store that somewhere. Silver SMG. Got a lot of pipe shit as always. So, that is actually pretty broken, that stun locker. Strike is just a bowling ball launcher, which actually does a disturbing amount of damage. Triple shooters is garbage. Wounding is a hilariously effective thing to get on something like that. Yeah, that's actually... On a machine gun, wounding is hilariously effective. Because even on the shittiest machine gun, wounding is going to make it powerful. Because wounding stacks, poisoners doesn't. And that's the thing that you got to pay attention to, is that one stacks and one doesn't. Don't need any hazmat suits. Mascot head's so creepy. And I'm sure you can armor it as well, which is even more creepy. Then again, you can, like... What you can ballistic weave in vanilla is just bizarre. Because you can ballistic weave, say, a newsboy cap, which would be like the least protection you can wear, but you can't ballistic weave like a Raider sack hood, which covers your whole face. Oh god, how much Raider shit do I pick up? It's kind of weird what you can and can't ballistic weave. Like, you can ballistic weave most clothing and no Under Armour, except for the military fatigues, which you can ballistic weave, which, weirdly enough, are greatly superior. Makes you, basically, because ballistic weave basically has no weight, it allows you to get almost, much better, you start feeling like, oh, is that armor keywords thing cheap? Not really, when you consider that you can do it vanilla, you just end up looking like Army Man. Or Army Girl, you don't look good, and I think it's also one of the outfits where I honestly thought it was something armor keywords added, so you could equip, but no, it's actually vanilla that you can equip armor over that. Nah, it's one of those weird ones. Why have so much synth shit? I don't remember killing any synths recently. I don't remember killing any synths. Welding goggles, yellow fedora, yellow flight helmet, Zeki's jackets and jeans. Now we're into the fodder Actually, no, I think there was still a bit more apparel at the top. No, there wasn't. Oh, actually, no, there is some army fatigues and an army helmet. And an athletic outfit. And the awful cabbie glasses, which are awful. Sell the fodder. And my grape mentats, because mentats are some of the most disgusting things in the world. Sound like real nuclear, my radical roach, my rad stag. Even though rad stag's one thing you should probably never sell because it's actually useful. All the Gwyneth stuff. Because America beer. You know, how much more America can you get than having stuff named after one of your founding fathers? I think that's what Gwyneth was anyway. American history is not really something I particularly care or notice for, because it's kind of, well, only really relevant if you are American, because no one else cares. It's like, you know, it didn't have any real impact on much. You know, there's agreeable. That's definitely agreeable there. Just like random shit designed to, I mean, it basically exists solely to be detail. That's what greebling is. And now I have no direction. Really? Oh. Oh. I have to go get strong. Now, in case no one knows, strong is the hardest companion to get max affinity with, because, well, Strong's likes and dislikes are completely random. Strong is the only companion, I mean the only one, who doesn't absolutely hate murder, he actually likes it. And yet, Strong also likes, perplexingly, helping settlers out. Even though the super mutant way is to let the weak die. You know, the weak die. And yet you're helping the weakest of the lot. And it just makes absolutely no sense, Strong's likes and dislikes. It's weird. Strong is just weird. I'm sure Strong and when it comes to drugs, I think Strong likes making them, but doesn't like taking them, or is it the other way around? Strong is just perplexing. Unless you go around eating every corpse you can find, Strong is probably never going to go up. Unless you just have it for a long... Unless you have Strong for a really long time, just let time build it up. You're better off not doing... Because Strong is just perplexing. X6 is wiping them out, as always. I hear a vertibird farting around. Oh, and that's another thing I never noticed on console. I forgot just how fucking weak vertibirds were. Because they are fantastically frail. They are just fantastically frail, vanilla. Wow, there's a lot of good old greebling going on here. Yeah. I don't know where I'm going. Oh yeah, to get Strong. There's Strong's tower. Strong was also supposed to be able to be killed. And that Strong actually has a death line, but I don't think at any point Strong ever becomes unessential. Unless the walk, do not walk. The walk, do not walk sign. Apparently not. Oh why is there a Deathclaw here? Like, seriously? You know what? Leg it. Why isn't the Deathclaw following? It's a Deathclaw, it's sort of supposed... Where is it? If it's where I think it is, it's in... How did it get in there? Actually, I'll make sure I've actually selected a Deathclaw. I don't even know how it got in there. Like, seriously, how did the Deathclaw even get in there? Is this Furious or not? I don't think it is.
Starting to have fun.
Maybe it is, maybe it just took a while. Isn't that a kneecapper's minigun? I'm just...
Wait there.
Here you go.
I'm just...
That's all for now.
Ugh, fat finger syndrome.
What do you need?
Follow me.
Yeah. Let's
I'm just curious as to kneecappers, because... No, she just shoots for the legs. She shoots the cripple. She's that nice. Well, that settles that one. Oh, we need to come across a legendary Deathclaw. A mythic Deathclaw. We need to come across a mythic Deathclaw, that's what we need to do. I really want to see a mythic Deathclaw. I know I shouldn't, because it'll probably be a shit your pants and run moment, but... I do want to do it. To meet a mythic Deathclaw, because I've sort of made changes to them. Make them even more big and scary. Oh, what was that? You'll wear my guts around your what, super mutant? So stupid, so weak. Talking about yourself there, super mutant? Oh, gotta love how stupid super mutants are. They are definitely a example of ignorance is bliss. How does killing any of you make you stronger? Oh, super mutant logic. They are so unintelligent beings. Warriors now, are they?
Time to die!
Oh dear, time to die, is it? Suffer and bleed. No. Oh wow! Didn't even notice. I didn't even notice it, and it didn't even. And apparently, it didn't notice me either. They are bad super mutants. They're not smashy, apparently. Oh, it's dead now. I take that as an insult. You know, I take being called a... Comparing my fighting to a super mutant is just insulting. And it's just... I take that as an insult. Ooh. Ow.
I hear something.
Oh, do you?
Let's play, little human.
Just have the decency and die. Oh, just have some decency and die. super mutants. Kind of thick. That's kind of their thing. Come on, super mutants. Load screen. They're barricading me in. I hear a vertebrates farting around. Oh, at least his crappy pipe weapon didn't fall with him. Was that the vertebrate going boom? I think it was. Which means that the one on top of this... How did McCready get up there so quick? I can't even find the staircase. How is that not slid off? Oh, good, McCready idolizes me. I guess I can get rid of him and then replace him with Strong, who is ironically very, very weak. I really need to paint X6's minigun Brotherhood pattern. What happened to Fist? Really? That explains why Fist is dead. Mutant armor. You're stupid enough to come with this stupid thing. You know what? Oh, just watch it. That's Strong! Oh, Strong! You know, I could just jump off this building. I don't have to fart around with Strong. Oh crap! I missed the bobblehead, didn't I? I'm not climbing back up the tower for that. Don't worry, I can go back. I can jump back down to that cart.
Nice.
Take his Shakespeare strip with him. Don't want a super mutants gaining culture. Whee! And I regret falling back into this car. I regret falling back in here immediately. He's spamming Shakespeare in its original incomprehensible oldie English.
Studying physical injury could result in something.
Stopping. Why is it stopping? We're all going to die, aren't we?
Don't worry, X6 has got to. Probably couldn't squeeze into the little cut. Look at it, it's tiny. Probably couldn't squeeze into it. I mean, Curie's now got lost too.
Time to die!
Oh, Strong's picked up a machine gun from somewhere. Oh dear. At least Strong has firepower now. Is this two-shot? Yeah, it is. It's two-shot one. Well, I thought it looked suspicious. It was doing suspiciously high damage. I thought it was doing suspiciously high damage. Now, if you want, what you want two-shot on is like a laser musket. Vanilla. I'm sure they can come in two-shot ones. Because two-shot on a laser musket basically doubles its firepower. Hello, Razor 6. Do you want to test my banana? The only type of banana I like is when it's in a bread-based loaf. That's the only type I like bananas. You know, I like them in a loaf, but other than that, you know, and bananas in loaf form is nice, but other than that, nah. Oh no! Raiders! Bang. Where is strong? Where are you strong? And no, and Razor 6 WS, I am not a bro either. I know it's slang, but I don't like it. I am not a bro. I am female. Why is that floating in midair? Oh. Where is strong? There is strong. Now where's Rex?
Rex.
Many thanks.
You are an idiot.
I suppose that. Yes, well, I'd like you to have.
Right.
Now, I'm returning to W.
Yay! And now Strong is ready to be my companion. Oh dear. Why would I want to? Why find milk?
Milk is secret to human. Macbeth say milk make humans strong.
Super mutant logic.
Strong, find milk. Drink milk.
You know, why would you ever not just blast Strong in the face?
Strong travel. Human help strong. Strong learn secret of human.
To see a super mutant up so close, it is amazing.
Ugh, Curie is driving me mad. As Curie always does.
Hold up. I think we need to talk.
Oh good.
What's on your
You finally willing to go away?
I've been waiting for the right moment to talk. After helping me get Duncan's.
McCready takes forever to go up because he's got so many bloody little mini quests you have to do for him.
My debts. Here. I know a carved toy soldier is a strange reward.
This really isn't necessary.
Maybe. My wife Nancy gave this to me right after we met.
Well, he did dress like a soldier in Little Lamplight, so...
I could bring myself to tell her the truth.
To be honest, so do the Gunners.
Come up with.
She ever find out the truth?
No. It doesn't really matter.
Right.
We made the mistake of holding up in a metro station.
Why would you ever go to a metro station? Like, seriously. They are known to be feral guns.
We're on it before I could even fire a shot.
Right, nowhere have I ever found a safe metro station. They're all, you know, Capital Wasteland or the Commonwealth. They're always full of ferals, or super mutants, or occasionally radical roaches.
You may have lost your wife, but you saved your son.
Maybe. Damn, I missed. No matter how bad things got.
So who's looking after the kid? That's the real.
Oh, when she died, and I met you. You have the world's problems in your back, and want you to.
Right. I appreciate.
It was difficult, but.
You know, give me your perks so I can get rid of you now.
It's about time.
Yay!
Look alive.
Need something?
Excuse me.
Always up for a little chat.
Goodbye.
I think it's time for you to leave.
All right, I guess. Just be careful.
Let's send you to the quarter. It's near Gunner territory. Now, are you gonna find? Please tell me Curie is almost done. Because that really bad French Mrs. Handy accent, or sorry, Miss Nanny, really gets on my wick after a while. Oh, Curie takes forever. I'm not kidding, she really does take forever. Mannequins. Charge straight through them. Oh dear. I grabbed at the mannequin as I went past, so I didn't expect to grab its head and now have it float behind me. Okay, we're gonna lob this head. Did I actually hit it? I'm wondering if I actually hit it, or whether it bumped the wall first. Oh well. Diamond City is coming up. That'll do.
Hi.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here, apparently. Apart from an idiot wearing a silly hat. Those hats really are silly. I never approached Diamond City from the right angle, ever. I'm not kidding, I never approached from the right angle.
Worst kind of human junk.
Oh dear, Strong's gonna blab at everything. Nope, there really isn't anything in here. You know, Diamond City is not. It doesn't do anything for me. Diamond City. It's no Rivet City and it's no Megaton, and it was clearly trying to be a Megaton / Rivet City type area. Well, that's a building that's impossible to get in. Ugh. Oh, sure. Bang. Dead. The synth? What the fuck's a Oh, have the Institute taken over Hardware Town? Oh dear. In which case we must go into Hardware Town and eradicate these weird synthetic beings. Ah! You can hear the farting of the alien blaster. There we go, now he's dead. Into Hardware Town we go. In we go. Oh, snotty. Yes, the Institute has taken over, apparently. Oh no, it's Synth Assaulter. Why is that in a hardware store? Baseball cap, baseball bat. Why is that in a hardware store? I mean, I guess it's not really hardware, is it? Oh, strong. Oh, strong. There's a question. Does the Azurus respawn? No, it doesn't. Interesting. Very interesting. Don't actually respawn.
Sweet.
Strong dislike that. I mean, if you want desk fans, which are a good source of quite rare shit, this is actually a good place to get them. Move your giant ass X6. That looks like a pickable up list, but it isn't. Yeah, weapons workbench. Oh, workbench. Perfect. I don't even need to go into Diamond City. Now, where is Super Mutant Armor? Assuming I can even mod that pieces of shit. Let's strip that Sentinels off. Yeah, Sentinel. There it is. Super mutant armor. No, you can't even put ballistic weave on it. It is that shit. Well, might as well upgrade my armor. Put sentinels on it. Scroll, 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 scroll. Stick the sentinels on that one. Oh, I haven't actually put ballistic weave on it. Oh well. There we go. How have I not put that on? I really do wonder. Let's see. Put that on, and now I'm never gonna die, like ever. No, seriously, you can actually get a full. If you ever get a full set of Sentinel shit, no matter how shitty your weapons and armor, you know, even if it's like all Raider shit, you are still more than capable of having full damage resistance while you're not moving. I love how that like tilts slightly so it can fit most of it on screen. What do I do for strong? I have to make a weapon for strong. Where's that shitty pipe rifle I picked up? There it is. No. That full 5 ammo, so it actually just some. Oh, strong board apparently. I know it doesn't make much difference, but no, considering that this is a super mutant weapon, it's got to look sufficiently crude. I think is the yeah. So something as simple as bolting a blue combat knife underneath it. That's probably more super mutant style. And yes, they would have a reflex sight because it's crude as fuck, that one. So, there we go. Now Strong has weapon. I like to give X6 where.
Look alive. Hold position.
Fat fingers again. I managed to somehow pick both. Let's set a minigun off you for a second. Just give it a paint job. Yeah, now it's actually Brotherhood pattern, like it should be.
Yeah, it can't be effective without the right gear.
And now you can have your minigun back. There it is. Minigun, equippy. Now where's Strong? Where has Strong gone? Strong! Oh, Strong! Where is Strong? It's disappeared! I'm sure I'll find it when I go outside. It's just a skelly, it's not even a synth. Oh, where is Strong when you want it? Stupid super mutant. Probably trying to see if he can eat a synth. It's stupid. Probably wondering why it doesn't bleed. There is Strong.
Give to me, human.
Give to me, human. Specifically, not me want your shit, just give to me, human. Oh, Strong is just thick as shit. I mean, words. Actually, no, I think shit is actually less thick. Wow, I really need to burn through 4 or 5 ammo. Where's a Tommy gun when you need one? I have so much 4.5 ammo that I actually have to. I'm still only giving Strong one. Yeah, where is my super mutant armor? Because we need. You need to make strong to look the part. Yes, we can have Strong running around naked if we want to. That's funny as that actually looks better than that one. And the armor guard's book, apparently we don't have any of it. And now Strong's walking around in a skirt, basically. Actually, stick the heavy armor on. Because that looks sufficiently more shitty and super mutant-y. Because super mutants they don't have dress sense. The super mutants. You expect dress sense from those creatures? These dirty, disgusting creatures. There's supposed to be a turret here. Why is there no turret? What happened to the turret? There's no evidence that it was ever there. There's supposed to be a turret there. Oh, it's going to be a good fight. I don't think they know we're here. Now they do. Shit floor. Oh, can't jump very high. Gravity is not on my friend. It's not my friend. Got to climb. Because you can always jump back down when you've got a free fall. All legs are equivalent of. Why didn't that? It didn't detonate! It beeped, I can't disarm it, but it's... You can hear me tapping the E button, but I can't disarm it. It's just broke. It just didn't detonate. How can you do less damage than enough? It already does no damage. So it managed to somehow do even less damage than no damage.
Yes.
And it's kind of funny. Oh, Strong disliked that. Wow, a turret actually got killed. That's kind of amazing, actually. The turrets never get kills. They're kind of shitty.
Nice.
Oh, the nature of them is they're all kind of crappy. Nope, apparently that never went off. Weird. Eh. Needs must. Oh, my back itches. Ooh, ammo. Ugh. You know what? Weapons. Silver Shroud, Silver Submachine Gun. And I don't feel remotely bad about doing that. Now, I don't feel remotely bad about spamming that off in an entire clip, knowing how much 4.5 ammo I've got. Considering I've got 10,000 ammo, I feel no qualms at all about just going. You know, there's supposed to be super mutants here. What happened to them? Did the raiders actually? There's supposed to be super mutants up here, but there clearly isn't. Do it American style, just spam away and hope it works. What's that one? Oh, Mass Pike Tunnel. Oh, that's taller than I thought it was. Run away. It's Hardware Town. Oh, these are actually salt. Apparently, you can fall through these staircases, the ones that you're clearly not meant to go up or down, because clearly you can clearly tell I'm struggling to go up. But apparently, you can fall through them. I didn't witness the act of it being falling through them, but I definitely saw the result. And well, because he fast travels all the time, he only lost about 8 minutes. But my father got stuck in one of those staircases. Must be classical radio. Huge. Rooftop drugs lab. But drugs aren't even illegal. Why do people have these things in like the most remote places? Boof jet. Boof tats. Makes you smart and strong. It's the ultimate drug. Seriously, a buff tats would be, you know, make you stronger and smarter. Briefly. Fireworks shells. I never even bothered building the launchers for them. It's one of those things where you never even bother building the bloody launchers. No, not the cryo mine. Bulkhead mine. Because you can only make those with launch boxes. Oops. Yeah. Phew. No. Oh, there's no raider. No, let's go find something to kill. Now we got strong, we need to build that thing up. Ooh. Dead Brahmin. Did it think it was a train? Oh, shitty old house. Pile. Whatever you want to call it. X-house. Oh no! Not the mutant hounds! That don't glow vanilla because they still haven't fixed that. But evildoers. Talking about evildoers. Bloody birds that never stop flapping. Die, super mutants. Next time, bring friends. Because strong can't win fight on own. Ooh, locked cabinet. There we go. Wiggle, wiggle. Gas cans. Oh no! World's shittiest trap. Really? This is all it is? It's some gas can collection and they really rigged this up with a bloody gun? You know, someone really rigged this up to kill intruders to steal your gas can. Wow. Just wow. Boing. That's kind of sad. They went through all that effort to protect some gas cans. They must have been that valuable to them. Hey, neat! I didn't know these were put out elsewhere. That's the first time I've seen one outside of the initial play. Oh, can't go near that. That's radio. I need to mute that crap. Otherwise, risk copyright strike. stealing monetization if YouTube ever decides to let small creators have it again. Unlikely, but it's YouTube, you never know. Google changes its belief style every 5 seconds.
For the
10th time, yes. What do you want me to do about it? These super mutants would kill me in seconds. Rex got himself into this mess. He'll have to figure out how to get out of it. George Cooper. Damn.
Basically, your military is building shit in your way. Yeah, the bloody way, there's a bloody magazine in here somewhere.
Hey.
Well, it was quite a feat to rescue Rex from those super mutants.
Rex was a fool.
Rex is... We'll try to keep...
I'm gonna treat you as a settler.
Rex from those super mutants.
I was just glad I got there in time.
And she's waddled off again. Rude bitch!
Excuse me.
Well, it was quite a feat to rescue Rex from those super...
Nice. So what do you do here?
I play all the... I used to be a seamstress.
I could use a seamstress.
And she's waddled off again! At least this time she's actually let me do it. But she's waddled off again. And she's fucked off again! How rude! You know, someone's trying to have a conversation with you and you go waddle off to another room. How rude! Or, more precisely, how rude! You know, whenever you use the words how rude, you have to say it like Jar Jar Binks.
We put on some wonderful radio. You should listen.
Why? Is this really what they do? Try and pitch baseballs at the super mutants across the road and annoy the living crap out of them. How dumb. RVR. Well, that's an unimpressive little radio pod. It's a question, is it a radio station or is it just a radio pod? Because it doesn't really have much range, so it's debatable what you can call it a station, isn't it? Then again, my local radio station has a broadcast range of about 3 miles, so... maybe it is a station. Seriously, my local radio station has absolutely no range whatsoever. It really does. You basically leave the borders of the town and you've lost it. It's really short range. Fantastically short range, even. Oh, 12 o'clock, I'll just finish off. I'll save it. Kill the Deathclaw. Possibly, and some ferals. You can't go wrong with killing ferals, can you? Do it American style. Do American gangster style. Just spray and pray. I buffed this to make it less than useless, because... oh, is that... the fuck? Must be finding a rad scorpion. Oh well. Ooh, that's loaded with booty. Now, Protectomotrons! Release!
Nice.
Yay! It tends... for some reason, it tends to be on the left. Left central tends to be where the password is. You know, left in the middle tends to be where it is. Strong will break you in. No, you won't, Strong. Ah. That was convenient, my crit got in the head. Had it been restored. And they're on parade. Which isn't really much of a parade, they sort of waddle out of the shed to here. Oh, it's a mythic one. Perfect. I was looking for an excuse to use the Fat Man. Jolly Fat Man, Jolly Fat Man, Jolly Fat Man, Jolly Fat Man, Jolly Fat Man. Where's the Jolly Fat Man? There it is. Boom! They actually did kill it, didn't it? What, these things have more health than that? Looks like I need to buff up the Mythic Deathclaw a bit. Oh well. I swear they had more than 5,000 health. I need to buff them up, because they're kind of special Mythic Deathclaws. Anyway, that is the end of this bit of the stream. The footage will be cut for about... There we go. Now... Saving quitty. Now, I did say I'd show it off earlier in the stream, so... When Fallout 4 finally decides to save, because for some reason the exit saves always take longer. Creation kit there, and while the creation kit, dude. And now, creation kit is all loaded. There you go. So, the creation kit's all going. So, turn on the all capture, like New Vegas stream, and while this loads, come off gallery there. While the creation kit slowly churns itself into life, I'm just going to check if... I can't remember which one it was. Deathclaw 08. Mythic Deathclaw. Stats. 3,000. That needs to be able to resist multiple Fatmen. I have never... once. Oh, it's because it's still building reference info. Derp. No, don't save it. Don't back up either. Computer, extended space. Programs, Professor Modding Tools. As you can see, I've got everything. Everything I do is very neatly organised. Everything. It's just how I am. And you want the word def. Called Gotta wait for the actual background loader to load this time. I love how OBS just sort of farts into life every time I click it. Don't worry, it will load eventually, it's just that the creation kit is incredibly slow, and that percentage down there means nothing. As you can see, the creation kit technically isn't responding, because it's kind of, well, I think the word is shit. So... Mythic Deathclaw and Legendary Mythic Deathclaw. Compare. And health. Yes, that one will be... Basically, I want the Mythic Deathclaw to be a truly legendary fight. So, because it's, you know, it's a rare sight, the Mythic Deathclaw. You know, it's mythic for a reason in the fact that you basically can't kill it. And they are strong. But of course, nothing resists a bloody fat man. Nothing. Also, their speed multipliers are to account for the fact that they are bigger. You know, they are much, much bigger. And that is that they've done, and the creation kit is loaded. I love Xed. It's... I don't know how I ever lived without it, but... Okay, time to show off the... Now, the factions gallery is, I believe, is pretty much done. So, let that load. Yes, my creation kit viewer is not the best. Let it load. Let it load. Obviously, I'm not going to do any work on it. I'm just showing it off. But so I'm just going to bring my render window open max. But this bit is not actually accessible. The door is here. As you can see, that bit's not lit at all. But this is the factions gallery, which was the one I've just finished working on. And if you've got any opinions, please voice them. I want to know. But of course, these signs are. If anyone can do custom assets, that's probably what we'll end up replacing these. These are just as they have to be. Gunners, you know, I added the sandbags in the middle because I found that it was a bit empty without them. And there is always a visible light source. Up here there's a light bar with lights. So, you know, I tried to put decorations in the room as well that would fit, but I still find this Gunners one, because there's so little that they actually have, they really do just have the combat, they really do just have good intentions, and that's about it. And the 3 variants of combat armor. But that's about it. Children of Atom tried to make it appropriately dark and dismal. You know, it's the Children of Atom, it's not exactly a clean, and of course in the case there's a little model of the nucleus, the vessel. Yeah. The terminals give information, you'll have to wait till the mod releases to see that. So, going down the main corridor. You've got to click on other things to turn the camera around. This bench caused a hilarious amount of lag in the creation kit for some reason. I'm not kidding, this bench causes a fantastic amount of lag. As you can see, no bench, and it, like, for some reason, all these little nodes telling you where people go is really laggy. Like, really laggy. These tunnels, again, these are pretty basic. I've just put a bit of trash in to try and level them out, if nothing else. Minutemen galleries down here, this room. That's a static object collection, so I can move it. I've learned tricks. Minutemen gallery, that's not a collectible laser muscle, that's just one that you end up just getting stuck on. You know, it's just a decorative one, it's not. And I chose to go with the destroyed artillery rather than the actual artillery because, well, the actual artillery didn't really fit and it only exists as its workshop node. And I think a load screen, but I don't trust load screens to have collision, so. And collision's sort of something you want. Of course, power armor rack for the 1 Super Minuteman power armor, which would be UT-45. You get the 3 outfits, generic Minuteman outfit, because apparently vanilla that's actually quite rare. Presto to Pestos and the General's information terminal. 2 types of so last minute, 2 types of laser musket, and you know the auto and the normal, because they're both pretty rare. And I can't remember what the other one was actually. There's another Minutemen themed weapon. Let's have a look. See. Actually, it's up down. I have to change, but let's see. So, auto laser musket, the flare gun. So, that's what's in the Minuteman one. Showing this off. Go scroll across the railroad, which is appropriately behind a closed, solid door. And is appropriately dark and very railroady. In fact, I believe it uses the same tile set as the actual railroad base. Bit of greebling up there, bit of greebling in the corner. No actual lights in here, apart from they're all like crappy lanterns because that's like the railroad style. Bit more greebling. Just gives it a bit. Takes it away from the bland wall. There's the Tinky Tom special and the deliverer for the weapons. I don't even need to check. Armoured coat, Tinky Tom's outfit, and Desdemona's outfit. Again, more greebling. They are not containers, these ammo cases. Everything on display, apart from like your private quarters, are just decorative. That's decorative, that's decorative, that's decorative. None of this is stealable. You know, it just adds a little detail to the areas that otherwise wouldn't have any. So scroll along, go down the corridor of piles of trash, because it's sort of a... What the fuck? Why is that? How is that? Apparently I do have to make edits. What the fuck is up with this table? What the fuck is up with this table? Like, why isn't this... Okay, so stick it on 0. Why isn't this... What's that one at? 8? Why is that? like that. What the fuck is up with this table? Like, seriously, why is this table at such a weird angle? Why is this one at a weird angle? What the fuck is up with these tables? Like, seriously, what is up with these tables? That should be a 90. See, that's sitting straight now. So what the fuck is up with this table? Sorry, I've got to fix this, because this is... what was the Institute table saying? Because apparently they're both 85 and... Apparently the rotation... I don't know why the rotation on this specific table had gone completely fucked up. I don't know why. All the others are fine. But apart from that one. So, now we've actually got to the Brotherhood Gallery, and it's no longer a case of the table is going mad. Display of the Pridwin, again it's a static object collection. The little vertebrates are hung otherwise. Again, I made the deliberate point to make sure that everything is actually hung, so it's not just floating there. The Liberty Prime model, which I believe is to scale with the Pridwin. Everything's to scale with each other in this little display. All the Brotherhood, assorted Brotherhood weapons, which there is actually there's 6 of them. All the Brotherhood outfits. Bit more just display stuff, bit greebling on the floor, big greebling pipe there, just to give it a little something. That's Maxon's outfit in Pride of Place, because it's the Elder, so it sort of made sense it'd be in Pride of Place. Pridwin cap is a full glass cabinet, using Diamond City glass. Institute Gallery, quite a lot of examples of greebling here. This is all greebling, all of it. There needed to be something. I felt that with the Institute, it's a more limited tile set, so I just had to find this room, which I believe is unused. But the Institute, by its very nature, is very bland. Unfortunately, that doesn't really work well in a sort of museum-like setting. So, division heads, regular division outfits, pretty much the field wear outfits, which consist of a hazmat suit, Corsa jackets, both normal and Chase's variant, and Kellogg's outfit. The armors and Father's lab coat. So pretty much all the Institute outfits, because technically they are unique, there doesn't exist many instances of them. So that's the Institute, that's the Factions Gallery. So plot that up. Go to the post-war gallery, I think. Next. Now I don't have to, hopefully I don't have to, I haven't touched anything in here, so none of these displays should be fucked up. Raider galleries, normal raiders, which there's actually quite a few bits of. Now, I group things based on where they were sort of found, and then the Nuka World Raiders, which actually has less shit, I think. Nuka World Raiders, basically they're nice dirty raider galleries. The Wastelander Gallery, that has a lot of shit in it. This isn't actually a static object, this is just something I knocked up, just to basically take the gap out of the floor. But this is the Wastelander Gallery. I do have this place isn't greebled. I've got lots of greebling to do here. There's bits of it, you know, just a bit of decorative stuff, but it still needs a bit of greebling. Magazine racks are for your magazine collections, by the way, just you know. And then of course Far Harbour Gallery, this needs some serious greebling, because to make it look good. All the bottles of Vim are in this cabinet. You can't get in, I've locked the door. It's inaccessible, so you can't get in them. But they are actually pickable up, so you could, if you somehow Grinch through, you could get it. Of course, and because it's Far Harbour and it's got such a nautical theme, little boats and display cases. Yes, this one sticks out. No, if I make it any smaller, you can't see the fucking thing. Same with this one. Let's just say they drilled a hole in the top and leave it at that. And yes, someone would have snapped it off. Vim machine, don't think it's working. Pre-war gallery. Again, any opinions is greatly appreciated. Oh, looks like it's dumped us in a Nuka World gallery. I had to go with a tasteless floor. Nuka World gallery. That's a load stream, which is why it's above the door. It's sort of just there as decoration. And it's there to stop people noticing it's actually just deco. I don't believe anywhere actually uses these less weathered Nuka World mascots. Or maybe they're the ones you can make in a workshop, I don't know. But Nuka World, even the display bases are slightly different, because, you know, it's Nuka World. So I decided to make it a little different with Nuka World, and make it a bit more, well, Nuka Worldy. You know, basically that's anything related to Nuka World, as most of those displays are pretty generic. Being pre-war, this is the nicest gallery. It's got the nice yellow floor. Or is it orange? Yellow or orange? Make your choice. Vault-Tec gallery. Unfortunately, there is no cleaned up version of the bobblehead stand. So it's a bit weathered, but yeah, it works. The 2 Vault-Tec weapons. 3 types of Vault-Tec power armor, because Vault-Tec would have the full set. No, XO1 does not count. Vault door, mini vault door. Complete with mech behind, hidden off screen. Of course, the terminal doesn't actually go through the wall on this one because there's a poster behind it. Because I put as many vault posters as I could find up. You know, because this is kind of the vault bit of the museum, so it's sort of pride of place in the first bit you find. Because Vault-Tec. There's 2 signs for Vault-Tec. Of course, this is all the actual lighting. This is the creation kit lighting, which is pretty awful. So there's the pre-war gallery, which is sufficiently lush. And as you can see, there's a lot of magazine racks here, because this is... Well, most of the magazines are actually pre-war. I get the feeling this one's going to be a bit tight. I don't think Follower's going to go very nicely through here, because it's a bit tight. I mean, just showing the nav mesh off. I mean, they can walk between, but I don't think... This is fully nav meshed. I've probably made so many pro nav meshing mistakes, but I'm not that concerned. It's not really a combat area. You're not really meant that many NPCs in it. There's probably going to be a few fluff ones. I'm probably going to stick a Mr. Handy or 2 in each gallery, just as a caretaker thing. And the main lobby, which still needs finalising. So to finalise it, I need an exterior door, which I don't have yet. All galleries need north markers, all but the factions one needs a bit of greebling. This is the personal quarters. This is... All the storage should be safe. I haven't tested it, so it should be safe, but you can't guarantee it. Red light means cast shadows. Only because it's the bedroom. Again, vanilla lighting is so bad. I actually built these already Institute lighting default because it was actually capable of, well, being seen. Because I find that the default lighting is too bright. It actually hurts the eyes. Bathroom's fully custom. I've managed to knock this up from scratch. There is a toothbrush, there is some toothpaste. I think they are thievable. You know, it's full quarters. The TV's a bit knackered, but I think giving them a proper TV was a bit too far. And of course, the dead twig, you have to have a dead twig in your house. You can only ever have one on living. You can't have a living twig in your house, can you? But full overseer style quarters, complete with the window. The Zeton, the herbologist stuff, because for some reason they are connected with a UFO, so they get the aliens next to them. And because they do like their foil suits, and their Hub's alien blaster. Ceto stuff, because I didn't really class him, because of Ceto's nature as more Wasteland Tarzan than Nuka World, I classed him as his own thing and put him in the main gallery. That's just his Ceto's shiny slugger and Ceto's rags. The XO1 armor, because it's so bizarre. You know, this is just standalone stuff. Kremby's Tooth, because it's just so... Yes, it is technically pre-war, but it's so weird that I classed it as its own thing. XO1, again, is its own thing. It's XO1 is not a pre-war thing. It is the Enclave's thing. And of course, Alien Blast, Lavender's artifact because of its relation to aliens and Alien Blaster. There is the maintenance area, which might open up at a later point. You know, if I ever do a quest, it'll have it'll be the maintenance that will take place in, and the Vault's Overseer thing will be in there, and the Vault's Overseer is a talking Deathclaw. And if anyone says, "Oh, but talking Deathclaws don't exist in Fallout," go play Fallout 2. You'll find that talking Deathclaws very much exist. And it's not just me loving Deathclaws too much. They do actually exist. So, and then this is the way in and out. You know, it's just... I made it just high enough to clear the atrium, but not too high that it'll be tedious to go up and down it all the time. Again, this needs greebling, this needs doing. But other than that, that's pretty much an exclusive tour of it. And that is the end of the stream. Thank you for watching, subscribe or donate if you want. Watch the creation kit crash into its failure. Donation links in the description as per usual, as is a list of all past live streams for Fallout 4. Thank you for watching. Good. Bye.